Okay, question 40. Yenny spent 712 hours drawing a picture. She took 1/3 hour longer to paint than to draw. So let's shorten the story over here. To draw, it has taken her 712 hours. And for her to paint, she's going to take 1/3 hour longer. So meaning 712, she's going to take a 1/3 that is longer. And if you find the total, it's going to give you a common denominator of 12, which is 1112. 1112 hours to paint, 712 to draw. And the question is, how many hours did she spend drawing and painting? So n means we're going to add them up together. 712, we're going to add 1112, which will give us a total of 1812. Now 1812, we can simplify it into 96. I think we can even divide it further to get into 32. But we are going to leave it as an improper fraction. Okay, the question is not asking you to leave it as an improper fraction. So instead of leaving it as an improper fraction, we might want to just change it into a mixed number. So never leave your things in mixed number. Okay, so 32 is the same as 22 plus 12, which is the same as 1 whole 1, 2 hour as your answer. Okay, few more questions to go. Now, Factory A produced 786 more shirts than Factory B. After Factory B gave 201 shirts, okay, so there's going to be an after. It seems that this is going to be a before and after. So we have a before. Now this is a before. You have Factory A producing 786 more than Factory B. So we're going to exactly draw something that shows more, and this more is 786. Now after, something has happened, right? After, we have still got Factory A and still got Factory B. Factory B is going to give 201 shirts to Factory A. So what we're going to do is, we started off with the same number, and somehow A has got 786 more. So I'm just going to draw the dotted line. Okay. Now Factory B is going to give 201 shirt to Factory A. So 201 is going to be cut out from the box here, and it's going to go into Factory A, which is 201 over here. And as such, Factory A had 7 times more. This is the 7 times more as a result of the difference. Now, B only has this now, the darker shade in red, whereas A has got a longer, all the way till here. Okay, and this happens, this big difference over here, this 7 units, this 7 times, okay, seems to be the difference. So the difference actually, A is going to have 7 units, whereas B is going to have just 1 unit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. B is just going to have 1. So you notice the difference is actually this 6 units. So we are right to say that 6 units is the difference, and this difference is as a result of 201 plus the 786 plus another 201 because it was given to Factory A, and this total gives us, let's use our workings to find out, 201 and 786, which gives us 1188. Okay, 1188, we are going to divide them by 6 in order to get 1 unit. Always interested in 1 unit. 1188 divided by 6 is going to get us 198. How many shirts did factory B produce at first? Now, factory B is left with just one unit, which is 198. Alright, now 198, before that, factory A used to have more, before it has given the 201 to factory A. So we're going to go back time, 198, we're going to add back the 201 that was given to factory A, so that we can find out how much was at first. So the answer in this case, 198 plus the 201 gives you answer 399. Okay, we are at our second last question. Mr. Tan wants to give some sweets to some students. If he's going to give each student 4 sweets, meaning he's going to give out in multiples of 4, 8, it could be 12, it could be 16, he could be giving 20, he could be giving 24, all in multiples of 4. What happens? He will have 6 sweets left. Okay, meaning if he give out 4, okay, these are all the possible guesses. If he gives out a 4, very likely he will have 10 at the beginning because he has 6 left. If he gave out 8, that means 2 students, 4 each. Okay, he's giving out 8. He will have 8 plus a 6, which is 14 sweets at first. If he gave out 12, he could have begun out 12, so 4. He will have 12 plus 6, which is an 18 sweets at the beginning. If he gave out 16, it could be a 16. If he gave out 16 altogether, he will have 6 left. That gives a total of 22 at the beginning. So if you continue this pattern, okay, go on and on, you will find yourself having a string of numbers. Now we're going to do it the same for the second situation, possibility. Now if he can give each student 7 sweets instead of 4, now he decides he's generous, he wants to give 7. So he could be giving 7, 14, 21 in multiples of 7. He could be giving 35, he could be giving 42, I'm not sure, he could be giving 49. But it says that if he's going to give this number of sweets, 7, 14, 21, he will be short of 3 sweets. If he gives 7, he's short of 3, that means actually he only has 4. Okay, if he gives 14, 7, he's short of 3, that means he's most likely going to only have 11 sweets. Okay, he's short of 3 to give out 14. If he wants to give out 21, 7, he's probably going to be short of 3, that means it could be a total of 18 he had at first. Now you go on with the pattern. If he's going to give out 28 sweets in total, 7, he's probably going to be short of 3, so he's probably only have 25 at most. Okay, this will be 32, this will be 39, and this will be 46. Now, these are all the guesses that we made, but the possibility over here will be one which has the same number, 18 and 18. It seems that he possibly would have given out 18 sweets. So how many sweets did Mr. Tan has? Actually 18. How many students does Mr. Tan have? Now, if it's a 1 student, he can only give 4. If it is 2 students, you will be able to give 8. If there are 3 students, you will be giving 12. Okay, if there are 1 student, you will be giving 7. If there are 2 students, you will be giving 14. If you have 3 students, you will be giving 21. So this zone here, okay, will tell us that he has altogether 3 students only. Okay, 3 students, he needs to give out 12, and to give out the 12, he has 6 extra, so he had 18 at first. He had 3 students, so 21 sweets, 7, but he's short of 3 sweets. He's probably going to have 18 only, so he must have only 3 students. Okay, last question, 43. Now, collected some stamps. 611 was Singapore and the rest were Malaysia. So, Singapore annotate as S, 611. Now, Malaysia were the rest. So, we start out with 1 whole, and 611 is Malaysia stamp, which leaves us with 511. Okay, in case you're wondering how 511 is derived, whole is 11 out of 11. 611, which gives you 511. This is part A of the question. Okay, now part B says this: how many stamps did he collect in all? Now, he said that there's 280 Malaysia stamps. Now, take a look. Malaysia is 5 units out of the total 11 units. So we can safely say that this 5 units is 280. The 1 unit would be 280 divided by 5, which is going to give us 56. How many stamps? Now total units altogether, there are 11 units. So 11 multiplied by 56 will give us the final answer, 616 Malaysia, 616 stamps altogether.